So again, what are the firms looking for? All these different things. They want a chance to assess who you are. That means you need to assess your strengths and weaknesses. What makes me good for this firm? Talk to people who have been to the event. Also, as I said earlier, do some research as far as the firms. Now, as far as the event itself, when you think about it, what should I bring? What should I not bring? Did you guys do a resume book? Or are you doing one? Or you ever heard of one? No. What is it? Some schools, what they do is they have all the BAP members and the Accounting Society members submit a resume, and then they put them together and bind them, and they give them to all the firms. But what I suggest is, since you guys don't have that, or even if you did have it, I would prepare a resume. Now, some of you have resumes, some of you don't. Well, I don't have a resume. I don't graduate for 2 years. You know what? Maybe it's time to get one ready. So what do? Well, first go on Google and do a search and say resume. But don't just say resume, say accounting resume. Because you want a resume that really emphasizes your accounting knowledge. Now, with accounting, what are we looking for? A resume is your past and present accomplishments. Most of you haven't done much yet. Okay, you're young. I went to high school, I'm in college, I'm about to graduate, I've taken the same class as everyone else in the room. So you need to identify your uniqueness. What makes you different than the rest? So like your objective isn't to obtain entry-level position in the field of accounting, right? It's like to use my high energy and my great communication skills in the field of accounting. So you're emphasizing what it is you think you have, what it is that distinguishes you from everyone else in that room. So look at the resume. You want to use action verbs. Look up the word action verbs. Created, implemented, designed, developed, supervised, managed, right? Because no matter what job you've had, I got my job at Deloitte. I had never had an accounting job. The kind of jobs I had, one of them was a process server. What is that? That's when you work for an attorney like I did, and my job was to type up lawsuits, and then we would have to serve a summons and complaint. So for this, I got $10. Okay, so I'd call up the guy and go, hello, the Bob Schmidt's Plumbing. Hi, is this Bob Schmidt? Yeah, it is. Listen, I needed to, are you in the office today? Yeah, I should be here for a while. Listen, I have another call. You'll be there in about 15 minutes? Let me call you right back. Thanks. And then I drive over to his office. And then I go, hi, Mr. Bob Schmidt. Yeah, hi. I go, here you go. Summons and complaint. I had to touch them with it, legally. I touch them, and then I turn around, and I walk away. And I hope I don't hear a and for that I got $10, all right? Luckily I was about this tall, so they weren't too threatened by me, but that was my job. But, what did I learn there? I learned how to deal with stress, I learned how to deal with confrontation, and so forth. But it also made a great interview. During the interview I mentioned that, and was like, wow, that's interesting. I've never met anyone who did that before. So it showed some of my uniqueness, what made me stand out from everyone else. Another job, I worked at Starbucks. I was a barista. Oh yeah, you'll be a great CPA, But the point is, yeah, because we all need caffeine. The point is, I was a barista. What did I learn? Hey, I ordered a non-fat. This is full of fat. Oh, I'm sorry, sir. Let me make you a new one. Conflict resolution. All right? Here, $5. Here's your change. Dealt with financial transactions. But the point is, you're using these words on your resume to show action verbs. So also, now let's say I'm lucky enough to get an in-house interview, or an interview at all. What do they love asking you? Behavioral questions. So do a Google search, behavioral questions. You'll get 5,000 of them. Read through them. Have you ever been on a class project where nobody else was carrying their weight and you had to take control of the presentation? How did you handle it? So they like to ask these behavioral questions. Think about those, because those are the kinds of questions you're going to get, maybe at Meet the Firms, but most likely in an in-house interview, because they want to see how you think on your feet. So you're not going to be prepared where you've heard the question before, but you're going to be prepared in thinking on your feet. That's what they want to see. So this event's coming up. I'm going to go to the event. What do I need to do? I need to dress properly. How should I dress? I want to wear something professional. You want to wear something that after the event nobody remembers. Your clothing should be a source of confidence. They make you feel good about who you are. So as a gentleman, maybe a nice dark suit. And one of the wild things, you can wear like a wild tie. Woo, right? Now, if you're like me and you have no color coordination taste, you can go to Ross for less. Or you can go to Marshall's. And you could buy a shirt and a tie. They come together. Right? I mean, like I buy them as a set, and then I go get them dry cleaned, and then at the end I have to match the brand with the shirt so I know which go together. I got a pink shirt and a purple tie. But the point is, you want to wear something that, looks professional, but, you want to wear a Jerry Garcia tie. Maybe it'll spark a good conversation. As a woman, you want to wear maybe a skirt and a blouse, or maybe a pantsuit, but something like when they say even business casual, it's always better to overdress than underdress. If you're not sure how to attend an event, show up in a suit. Why? Because if I show up in a suit and everyone's casual, I can take off the jacket, lose the tie, roll up the sleeves, and I fit in. But if I show up in shorts and a t-shirt and everyone's in a suit, you're in trouble. You'll make an impression, but not a good one. So my suggestion is better to overdress than underdress. So again, you want to wear something professional. Now, back when I was in college, believe it or not, I looked young. I know it's hard. Yeah, thanks. He's like laughing at you. You're going to get here one day too. So back in the day, I looked young, so I said, what can I do to kind of look older, more intelligent, and so on? So you know what I did? I put on glasses. Right? I wore glasses. Because when you watch TV, 4 out of 5 doctors surveyed recommend, I wear them. They take them off and they wear them and put them in their mouth. And, but with glasses, it's cool. It makes you look more intelligent, more serious. Right? I mean, it's deceiving, as we all know you're not. But just kidding. I love you, mean it. But the point is that what I did is I wore these glasses to kind of make me look a little, maybe because I looked so young. I was about this tall. I mean, I grew till I was in college. So I looked like, Justin Bieber. I'm walking around, hi everybody, I'm Justin, hey, I need a job, So, big hair. But again, I did, also back in the day, I had earrings, big old earrings, woo, big old, but again, I didn't want it to be a distractor. So for that night, I took them out. Or women that have like 47 earrings in one ear, takes them out. Because again, you never get a second chance to make a good first impression. I want to make a good first impression. I want not these distractors. I want them to be impressed with me, with who I am. I want them to see why I would be a good addition to their firm. That is the purpose of this event. That's what I'm trying to show them. So, you're going to go to the event. You're going to dress properly. You're going to prepare some resumes. Don't just walk around the event with resumes, going, resumes, who wants one? Right? What I would do is grab one of our folders, put it inside of there. So you have them like this. So then you walk around and you're talking to a professional. Hi, Dave, how are you? Pretty good, except my pants are all wet. Wow, and so you're talking to Dave, and then you're having a nice conversation. I go, would you mind if I gave you one of my resumes? So I have them there. So again, I'm not just walking around with a stack of them, but put them in a folder. Just that way you have them if they're available. But I would also weigh it. I wouldn't just walk them and go, here's a resume. Ask me questions. I dare you. It's not like that. But what I want to do, I'm going to feel out the situation, and if we're getting along, things are going nicely, I'll give them a resume, and we'll go from there. So again, this is your opportunity to really show them who you are. So I get there early. The event starts at 6, get there at 5:30. That way I have time to calm down, time to get ready. So 5:30. Then when you show up, they give you a name tag. Where does your name tag go? It always goes on the right-hand side. Why is that? So that way when you go up and you shake hands, hi, they can see your name. If it's on this side, they can't see it. So you always want to put the name tag on the right-hand side. Remember that. If you forget, come to my table, ask Allie. Where do I put my name tag? So put the name tag. So I get there, I'm excited, I look good, I'm early, I got a name tag on, I walk in the door, now what? Then we all get nervous and just go, okay, well, hey, you're in my accounting class, how are you, what's up, Dude, you've got 3 hours and 30 firms. You don't have time to chat with people in school. You have time to talk to the firms because the firms are going to send 1, 2, maybe 5 people. I want to talk to every single person at that firm times 20 or 30 firms. That's a lot of talking. So that means that I need to get there early. I also always tell people they have excellent food at the event. You're not there to eat. Okay, you're there to get a job. So what does that mean? Go eat before the event, right? Go full. I mean, the food is great, and a lot of people go, well, I paid $25 to join Bed Alpha Thigh. I'm going to eat my $25 worth. No, you want to get there to get a job. Go eat Taco Bell. Well, you may not want to eat your stomach, but eat something that way during the event you don't have to eat. That way during the event, my job is to schmooze the room. So I walk up, hi, I'm Roger Phillip. Nice, good firm handshake, good eye contact. You want to give a calm, confident, professional message. Because I've done these events and I meet people, they go, hi, I'm Roger, and they have the dead fish. It doesn't help. That doesn't give a calm, confident message. Or you meet these people that are like, hi, I'm so-and-so, yeah, and they don't look at you. Hello, look at me. Okay? Because again, I'm going to send you out as a representative of my firm.